So they're putting up barricades now, concrete barricades along the bike path along New York City's West Side Highway. Is that going to be effective, do you think? Because there are critics who say, you know, you can wall off the bike path, but then if someone crashes their bike and breaks a leg or something like that, you're not going to be able to get to them as quickly.
So this goes to the whole controversy of fortification of an area, of an urban center. And what happens, and the police have to do this, they have to take actions after an event like this, both to deter future activities or attacks and also to assure the public. There are all sorts of studies that say that once you had a violent event in a particular area or in a facility, that you have to take steps to try to reassure people that it is, in fact, safe. The challenge, of course, is that this type of an attack can happen anywhere at any time. You know, it doesn't take any training, doesn't really take any tradecraft. You don't know the person's going to actually do something until they actually do it. And therefore, you know, there's so many different avenues that this individual literally could travel down. Walling off parts of the city may have some effect. We saw that in Times Square after a recent incident in which someone was fleeing from a robbery and crashed his car, so they put up more bollards. But can you do that everywhere? And the answer is simply no. We've been debating this since the Barcelona truck attacks as well. It
occurs to me that ISIS might want to learn a lesson from what happened in London back in World War II. The Nazis killed a lot more people and did a lot more damage with the Blitzkrieg of London. You know, than ISIS has done to major cities in the West. And, you know, the British took it hard, but they just kept on going. It was not all that psychologically damaging to them as the Nazis thought it would be.
That is the experience also in Israel. You know, Israel's had tremendous attacks, and there are all sorts of incidents where there was a bombing at a bus station, and then the next day the Israelis go back and they stand in the same bus stop and they get on the bus. And it's that kind of emotional reality and emotional resiliency that we're trying to make sure everybody understands. At the same time, this is not acceptable, and will never be acceptable.
Exactly.
And we are going to do everything to go after the individuals who would want to do this and want to recruit. But we have to do a better job, John, you and I have spoken about this, of countering the narrative of this online propaganda.
Good point there. Michael Balboni, the former head of New York City's counterterrorism office. Michael, thank you.